What we're going to do here is we're going to accomplish two different drills. We're going to accomplish what we call our toe tap, which is utilized during the separation phase, and we're going to utilize the alignment. Now it's going to be a little difficult because he's got his cleats on, but normally he can be doing this even in his turfs. But watch what he does here. He's going to go up, he's going to touch down here and collect himself before he goes forward and separates. This toe tap drill is the absolute best drill I've ever seen to compensate for rushing problems that a person has. This holds up a pitcher long enough so he can get his hands separated and move forward under control to propel the ball towards the plate. So this is just a tremendous drill that I've picked up from some other great college coaches, and I'm very happy to share it with you. So we do a toe tap. Instead of him taking his leg and pushing it forward and having to have his hands catch up, we're going to go up and we're going to go down. Also notice this. We talked about a rhythm, or we talked about sequencing. One way to help your pitcher gain good rhythm and to get a smooth approach to pitching is to be able to get good timing and rhythm with the leg lift, leg down, and separate. So watch as I mention those words what Phil's doing. So as a drill, he's just going hands up, legs up at the same time, hands down, legs down. See that? That's the process that you're looking for in your young pitchers to establish timing. Now that he's done that, then he's got that low riding foot going towards home plate. He's got his hands in good position, and there he goes. Now, to make sure that your pitchers are going in straight lines, we've got this 2x6 that they pitch off of. Now, some people might worry that their young pitcher's going to get hurt. I'll assure you, I've never had a young person get hurt at all because you do it very slow so they get comfortable with it. A couple of points about alignment that I want to make that you need to observe as coaches and players you need to get a good feel for is this. The back leg, the back foot that goes up against the rubber needs to be flush. What happens to pitchers from time to time, and maybe you can see it on video here, is if this is the rubber, sometimes the pitcher allows the heel to sneak away from the rubber. As you can see, if the heel sneaks away from the rubber, now I've automatically begun to send my body in a position that is more towards the right-handed batter's box. Now that puts my feet out of alignment. Although I may be going straight, I'm not going straight to my target. Now if I turn my heel and make sure that my heel is flush against the rubber, now I'm doing a much better job of keeping my body in alignment and thus providing that ability to stay in straight lines. So one of the things that happens is make sure that you observe that the heel stays on the rubber. Do not let it fly away from there because you're going to run into immediate alignment problems if you do that. As he continues to do this, observe hands up, legs up, hands down, legs down, separation and go. Okay? And Phil's real diligent about making sure to do that. As you can see, he can actually pitch off of this board if he wants to. But since we're working on mechanical things, we don't get all caught up into that. One thing that we can do, or I advocate that you do, is we talked about one of the major problems being a wrapping problem whereby the pitchers wrap their arms around their back. What I advocate is if kids are alone, they go up against a wall. They put their back up against the wall